But I knew that I had to be there. I knew it was like, I just gotta show up, you know, and, you know, years down the road, some of George's knowledge kind of, you know, sprouted, but he wrote a suite of music. He was commissioned to write a suite called Living Time. It was for 2 small big bands and the Bill Evans Trio. It was recorded on Columbia Records. It's out of print now, but it's fabulous. It's an 8 suite piece. And I got to play one of the keyboard chairs in it. And at the end of the semester, George rehearsed our big band at NEC. And he said, fellas, I'm going to be doing this at Carnegie Hall in New York in 2 months, and I'm going to bring some of you with me to play for the concert. I was one of the lucky guys. I get to Carnegie Hall with my electric piano and clavinet, and I asked the stagehand, you know, where do you want me to set up? And he said, right behind those big yellow drums. And I knew Tony Williams was on the record of Living Time, but I didn't know he was going to be on the live gig. And I also didn't know that he was in the middle of putting one of his Tony Williams lifetimes together. And I didn't know that Allan Holdsworth was in the audience. He had already found Allan, and they were looking for a keyboard player. So I played the gig, which was so much fun. And then I drove my Ford Pinto wagon back up to Cape Cod, where I was living in the wintertime, lime green. And I came back one day, my roommate said, guess who called? And I said, and he said, it's written down there, Tony Williams with his number. And I was like, get out. He said, yeah, call him. And he said, I'm putting a band together. Do you want to come down to New York and do some playing? And I said, yeah, when? He said, now. So I packed my bags and loaded my car and met Tony, and we played together for about 2.5 years, 3 years.
And playing with a drummer like Tony Williams, such a powerful drummer, did that affect the way that you played the piano?
Yeah, I mean, the band was a powerhouse. It was a very, very loud fusion band. And I would, you know, we would travel around in station wagons and what have you to do our U.S. tour. And I would always ask him, Tony, can we please play something just, you know, swinging, something straight ahead? And he was like, never, man, it'll never happen. So one night, I don't know where it was. It might have been Santa Monica Civic, which was our last gig. I don't think it was there. In the middle of my solo, he broke into his, you know, famous Tony Williams swing, straight ahead thing. And I was so shocked that I just looked over at him, and he looked at me, and then he just stopped playing. And then just went right back to just bashing. He was quite a character.
Yeah. Well, you also worked with one of the most iconic figures in the music industry, that gentleman right up there, Bob Dylan.
Yes.
And how did that gig come about?
I was in New York rehearsing